What's up, guys? My name's Jordan Ellis. Welcome back to the So Far So Rare podcast. I know it's terrible. Right, I've got an ulcer. I've just realised as I started talking. I didn't realise I had that before, but it hurts. All right, I'm sorry. But lineups today. I have a fun idea. All right, hear me out. Let me cook. This is a fun idea. All right, are you ready for this? I'm letting Sorare Data pick my lineups today. So obviously Sorare Data. By the way, this is not sponsored or anything like that. I'm not a Sorare Data ambassador yet. You know, pay the fee. But we have suggest a lineup, and I'm going to suggest a lineup for everything. Now, the only issue is it's going to be a little tricky because it depends on how you prioritize your lineups, depends on the outcome, right? So I'm going to try and prioritize on how I would usually. Now, I made lineups how I would build them if I was making them. So this is how I build them if I made my lineup. So All-Star Rare Pro would be Armani, Smal, Parejo, Tadic, Carlos Gil. Champion Europe Rare Pro would be Flecken, Kim Min-jae, Kimmich, Messi, Trippier. All-Star Rare would be Severa, Bacca, Tuma, Davidson, Ignacio Fernandez. Then under 23 Rare Pro would be Van der Voort, Satalo, Vermeer, and Paulinho, and Batarina. 240 rare, we've got Lloris, Wazinski, Geiger, Doku, and Lovric. 270 rare, we've got Unistol, Marlon, Naboa, Arujo, and whoever I want as a reward. I don't know how to say his name. I don't, you know what I mean? Whatever. And then we have Adan, yeah, that guy, Veerman, Soleimani, Calafiori, and Challenger Europe rare. And Captain 40 Super, we've got a new addition, Patrick Dews, McKenzie, Hadzimedovic, Vossen, and Azevedo. Now, sadly, Guzan's injured for about 10 to 12 weeks, maybe even more than that. His career might be over. It probably is over. So, picked up a new super rare goalkeeper who has a low L15 and high potential if he keeps a clean sheet, which is very unlikely, but Sandhausen, you know, every now and then keep a clean sheet. In this guy, Patrick Dews. So I picked him up, and we'll sort of see what happens with him. But I'm just thinking, like, I picked him up, and it's probably like 2 thresholds, and I've basically made my money back, right? So that was my thought process. Anyway, so we are going to do Sorare Data suggest a lineup for every lineup we have, and I'm going to try and be smart and think logically about the lineups and in which order, so that obviously it prioritizes the lineups I want to prioritize, right? Does that make sense? Let's do it. Suggest a lineup. All-Star Rare Pro. What are we playing this week in All-Star Rare Pro? I'm sorry, this Ulsa. To be fair, I wasn't far away. I went with Armani, Guiche. Actually, I was very far away. It's basically my Champion Europe Rare Pro with Armani and Guiche Smal. Yeah, all right. I'll play that. That's pretty good. I think, like, to be fair, I probably would have played something like that as well. Like, something along those lines. I just thought I could try and cram 2 lineups out of one. So one of my biggest problems is, and how I did my lineups, and it's exactly like, I don't know if it will show if I do this. Exactly my problem. I have a gallery that really, sorry, I'm waffling. Why am I waffling? I don't know. You've probably clicked off by now. If you haven't, thank you for staying. I have this awful, like, thing where basically instead of making the best All-Star Rare Pro team I possibly can, I try and cram that into 2 lineups, and in doing so, yeah, it just like so basically I made 2 weaker lineups instead of 1 strongest lineup, basically. So we've gone with Guiche Smal, we've gone with Armani, Guiche Smal, Joshua Kimmich, Lionel Messi, and Kim Min-jae. It's saying Captain Messi, and historically, wow. When was this? Game week 361. Last week, I don't think I would have won All-Star Rare Pro, but I would have got a tier 0 and a tier 1 in 347. And then, oh, sorry, this is last week. Last week I would have got tier 2 and then a tier 0 the week beforehand. But I think I won All-Star Rare Pro the week before. Anyway, you know, little flex. So, All-Star Rare Pro has been completed. Now, I need to be careful and save it so that it remembers who I can't use for the next one. Now, I'm thinking the next one I should probably prioritize is All-Star Rare. Makes sense. I'm going to prioritize All-Star Rare as my second one. Now, what do we have? Interesting. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Historically, this team has only played together once. I'm guessing because of Paulinho. But that makes a lot of sense. Paulinho did score in the last game, but unfortunately got himself conceded a penalty. Sorry. So that makes a lot of sense. So All-Star Rare is going to be Severa, Bacca, so Severa, where is Bacca? Felix Bacca, Carlos Gil, Dusan Tadic, and Paulinho. Where are you, sir? Paulinho! Oh, he's actually got a pretty low L15, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he's not bad for cat modes, 48. Oh, no. Okay, now I know. Okay, yeah, so this is what I mean. So I'm going to prioritize under 23 Rare Pro next. This is what I meant. Forwards wise, the only other forward we have is Jeremy Doku, because I'm pretty sure Carlson's out and I'm pretty sure Gaudet will start on the bench. Now, this is the reason why I thought differently. My mouse just died. One sec. Now, here's the thing. I think what makes sense is, I guess I'm not technically doing exactly what Sorare Data said, but I'm thinking about other lineups at the same time. So instead of playing Paulinho, I'm going to play Teddy Tuma against Kortrijk away. Instead, we're going to do that. I'm not going to play Paulinho because Paulinho is needed for my under 23 Rare Pro team, because otherwise the only other player I've got Yeri Doku. And whilst I do like Yeri Doku a lot, by the way, historically this team has probably bagged tier 0 back-to-back weeks. No, why was I not playing this team? What is wrong with me? I just didn't play this team and it got back-to-back tier 0s because I'm fat. There we go. We're going to go ahead and captain Dusan Tadic. I mean, it could get another tier 0. You never know. All right. Anyway, now we're going to go under 23 Rare Pro. The reason why I'm going under 23 Rare Pro now is because I want to focus this as my next one. So the thing that annoys the hell out of me with this one is I want to play Baturina so much more than I want to play Joey Veerman. I might just do it. Like, they're both AA. I don't think it really... Oh, shit. What did I just do? It says playing Doku now. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. It was Veerman. I'm just going to play Veerman. Crap, who did it say to captain? Was it Paulinho? I think it was Paulinho. Oh, what have I done? I need to redo it real quick. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Sorry, dudes. Let me suggest a lineup. It was Paulinho, yep. So, captain Paulinho. Okay, well, I'm gonna listen to what Sorare Data says. The annoying thing about this, like, if this worked and I get like my best ever, can you imagine I get my best ever week of rewards? That would be incredible. I'd be buzzing, right? But if it goes to absolute crap and I have a terrible week, it's Sorare Data's fault. I can sue them pretty much, I'm guessing. I haven't looked into it. Anyway, next lineup we're gonna go. I'm gonna go. Okay, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Champion Europe Rare. I think I can make it... Rare Pro, sorry. I think I can make a pretty decent team here, because looking at it, great matchup for Flecken, good matchup for Danny Parejo. Don't think I've got any of the super rares, so I've got Escudero, so that'll be my 2 super rares there for sure. Let's try it out and see what we do. Okay, now... Yeah, I like that a lot. I think that is a really, really good team. I would not change anything. Now, do I... Oh, that's an A on this as well. Oh, I don't know. I mean, look, I think it's a good team. Historically, it's probably never won a reward in this before, but I like that. I think that is a decent team. We're gonna run it. I don't know where else I'd put Flecken and Parejo. That's the thing. I think Trippier and Guimaraes just, yeah, I like that a lot. I'm gonna go with it because the reason why I'm going with this, right, logically, is because, and I keep saying logically, I do apologize. It's probably getting your nerves. I think it makes sense because Spurs is a tough matchup for Newcastle. I know they have them as like a AA matchup. I think they're still a tough matchup. But St James's Park is a big boost. So we'll see. Cap 240 Super Rare next is where we're going. We're going to Cap 240 Super Rare. We're going to do a Cap 240 Super Rare team. We have... Okay, it's probably pretty similar to something I would play. Yeah, it's probably pretty similar. The only player missing out, I mean, it annoys me not to play Pantsel in a lineup. I guess I can get him into Challenger Rare Pro lineup. That makes a lot of sense. Has it historically ever got the threshold? Twice. I think this is the exact same lineup I wanted to play, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, I got one bang on the money. No, I didn't. It almost on the money. Almost bang on the money. Almost. If we get the $200 threshold, I'm over the moon. Over the moon. We go with Jelly Vossen, and then we go with the boy Miles Robinson, right? Is that it? Your team's been saved. Perfect Mundo. Thank you very much, Sorare Data. Let's go. All right, then right. This is what I want to do. I want to go Challenge Europe Rare Pro. The reason why is because I think that's a really good team, but I don't know if I'm smarter using these rares, to be fair, don't really work in capped mode. You know what? I'm going Challenge Europe Rare Pro for the next one simply because, first of all, I think it's a good team. Second of all, I don't think either of them are useful for the cap modes. Like any of the rares. Because they all have 60 or above averages, really. Bar like, what, Naboa? I mean, has this lineup ever won a reward? No. But even still, I mean, 362, and that was with a bad Pansil game. That's not bad. That ain't bad. That's what, like a 38 from Pansil or something? Like, that ain't bad. I don't think Twente keep the clean sheet, so kind of stacking Proper and Understyle in the same lineup works for me. All right, next up, we're going to go with Cap 240 Rare. And then Cap 240 Rare, Cap 270 Rare. The next two lineups for me. Suggest a lineup. Who are we going? Okay, I like that. I'm actually really happy with that, because I actually think Marlon, Geiger, and Sandy Loveridge are very good matchups this week. We've got Cremonese at home, Cologne at home, and Gremio at home, who have just been promoted. So I quite like that. I'm actually quite excited to see that. So we still have 4 goalkeepers left. Technically 3. I do want to sell that other guy. I don't know if that sell before you play thing comes into account before or after. By the way, Sandy Loveridge is a nice little like hidden gem for me. I quite like him. I think he's a little hidden gem. Wait, who was the last player? I've totally forgot. I'm going to remember because I'm going to see it. All right? Just you let me cook. That is Geiger. What a boy. He was on a 36 L15 when I bought him. Now he's at a 40-something. Let him cook. All right, Cap 270 Rare. I am going to compare the two, by the way, at the end of the week and see how they went on. I like that team apart from Barbosa. Barbosa's kind of shit, but everyone else is pretty good. Historically, I don't think we can. Yeah, it's just like without people playing, it's like, I mean, that would have been a really good week, to be fair. That could have got nearly that could maybe got 400 points. Who's the saying captain though? Saying captain Nacho Fernandez makes a lot of sense. We're going to go with that for Cap 270. It's probably a pretty similar alliance to something I would have built. In fact, I say that. So it's Alex Meret in goal against Juve away. That could go one of two ways, because the thing is that actually genuinely could be a clean sheet. I'm not kidding. We could actually get a clean sheet there, or it could be like, you know, a crap performance. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lineups so far. Still got a goalkeeper to use. Cap 220 Rare, Cap 220 Super Rare. I don't know what I've got left over. Let me look at Cap. Right, so far I've still got Hugo Lloris to use, and he's got a low L15, which is nice. I'm not going to use Parisan because I'm going to sell him. What do I have for like rares and super rares though? Anyone? I mean, Wazinski I think is a really good player. I think he's really good. Batarina as well. If I had a rare under 23 goalkeeper, we could. Oh, we don't have a forward either. I'm not going to go spend an ETH on a goal in a forward right now because I have 5 for 2. I mean, that doesn't really make a difference, does it? I don't think I've got a single forward that's actually not dead. Yeah, I don't. Oh, that is concerning. That is concerning. I think the only thing I can do here, realistically, is build a Cap 220 Super Rare team. Don't like that at all. The reason why I don't like that is because Brad Guzan won't play. It is illogical. It's an illogical team. I don't think I should build this. Alright, I'm going to make an exception for this video. Oh, can I do Cap 220 Rare instead? Do I have the players to make this work? Schaefer's not going to play, though. Oh, it's no point. I'm just trying to, like, force players in, really. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to force players in. This is my problem with just how I am. Ridiculous FOMO, right? Most people think Carlson's not going to play. I think Carlson doesn't play. Ugalde could play, right? Here's the thing. Calafiori is actually going to score really well. I think Wazinski scores pretty decently. I think Batarina scores really well. If Ugalde comes on, I think he gets a goal. The annoying thing is that I'm sat here thinking about buying an under 23 keeper now for a team that I didn't build before. Now, an under 23 keeper actually isn't a terrible shout for me at the moment. It actually makes a lot of sense for me to buy one in my gallery. But, like, how much are under 23 keepers that are actually good these days? How much are they? I don't know. Let's have a look, shall we? I mean, there's none I can get that I've got summer utility, right? Does Juve have a year left? He does. £800 for that card is actually pretty good. Cavallina's £800 as well, and he's only 20 years old. I wonder if he's linked with any other teams. Is he on loan from Zagreb? He might be on loan from Zagreb. I have no idea. I'm making things up because I just like lying for no reason, apparently. Muric has probably dropped like crazy in value. Asarko's not bad. He's got some utility. Asarko's got some utility, and he's had a good little clean sheet run. They play Tokyo as well. I feel like buying him. Do you know what? I think I'm going to buy him. I feel like buying this card because summer utility then. Because there are other cards I would like to buy as well. For example, I want to buy the left back from LAFC. I want to say, I think it's a decent price on the on the market, the floor as well. I'm just gonna buy it. I think I'm just gonna buy it. Screw it. Football Coops. What do I recognize this guy? Have I ever bought or sold for this guy before? I have. And he was great with me, actually, if I'm not mistaken. This guy, that Football Coops guy bought my Suarez, I think. I'm going to find out. Because if he bought my Suarez, I'm just going to buy his card outright. Because, you know. What guy? Forwards. Don't care about the flipping... If he's got Suarez there. No. Maybe he bought him and sold him. Maybe he bought it. Should we find out who bought my Suarez? Why am I doing this? I actually don't get why I'm doing this. Where's the one I bought? Of course he's got up loads since I bought him. Bought him for 460, sold it for 548 to Peloton. Okay, fair enough. I'm sure this guy's a nice guy anyway. He probably deserves it. Screw it. I'm just gonna buy it. Why not? Why not, guys? I'm just gonna buy it anyway. Why not? We now own an Osaka, which is lovely. There's another player that that I own that Chani also has. So that hopefully now he becomes terrible. And no, I'm joking. All right, so I'm going to build this obviously with the only players I have left realistically. It's a bit of a stupid lineup, right? But this is a complete like FOMO basically. I don't think Jesper Karlsson... You know what? Let's do some research. All right. Well, I've done some research. Jesper Karlsson does not play, so we are going to play with Manfred Ulgalde. I would like to complete the lineup. I don't know who it captains, though. It's not telling me who it's going to captain. I guess I pick my own captain? That would have got tier 0. 355. I thought it was 365. I was about to throw something. All right, but I will captain whoever I want then, I guess. Who do I captain here? I think Batterina. That's what I think. By the way, Calafiori. Can I just say? Calafiori, right? Calafiori, this guy is an absolute baller. He's actually sick. It's a shame that they're out now. He's actually class. 80 points off the bench. Gets an assist, 1 tackle, double-double, 2 interceptions, 6 1-duels. I love him. The guy is an absolute baller. He is quality. So yeah, he should play the weekend, I think. I guess I'll captain Batterina. I mean, Calafiori might be the one that I captain, actually, because, I mean, look at this guy's consistent score since moving to CB. 197. I mean, the 33 is a bit unfortunate, right? Like, that's just... I was a dickin', right? But then 76, 9 but injury. 80, 74... yeah. Batterina. All right, we're captaining Batterina. They're going to be our lineups, man. I'm really actually looking forward to this week. I really am. I'm just going to make sure I am recording, because I got to this point last time and wasn't recording. 20 minutes long. Jeez, I'm sorry for waffling, guys. All right, 9 lineups without them being commons. I'm buzzing, man. This is probably the most lineups I've ever had. So, to recap real quick, All-Star Rare Pro. Oh, I still that stupid thing, but anyway, All-Star Rare Pro. In fact, this is gonna be a lot easier. What did I just do? I'm an idiot, aren't I? Did I just close? What? Huh? Where is it? So red data suggestion. Oh, please. Okay, how many is that? All right, hang on. Let me cook. Under 23 rare. Suggest a lineup. Here we go. What? Excuse me? Well, I mean, obviously, it doesn't know that he's out, basically. So there you go. And it said Captain Batterino anyway. So you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. And we're, sorry. Anyway, let's calm down for a moment. And okay, so we have the Sorare Data lineups versus my lump. So Sorare Data reckons Armani, Kim Min-jae, Kimmich, Messi, Gizmal, whereas I went with similar. I got 8, they got 9 lineups out of it, so it makes sense. All right. Versus Armani, Gizmal, Parejo, Tadic, and Carlos Heel. Then All-Star Rare is going to be Severa, Baka, Heel, Tadic, Tuma. Whereas I went with Severa, Baka, Tuma, Davinson, Ignacio Fernandez. Then they went with 123 Rare Pro. They went with Van der Voort, Satalo, Veerman, Paulinho, and Vermeeren. Whereas I went with Van der Fort's, Atala, Vermeer, and Paulinho and Batarina. So I went Batarina over Veerman in this lineup. Let's see if that bites us in the ass or not. Cap to 40 Super Rare, not identical actually. They went with Dewes, McKenzie, Hadzimedovich, Vossen, and Miles Robinson, whereas I went with Dewes, McKenzie, Hadzimedovich, Vossen, and Azevedo. So they went with Robinson over Azevedo, basically. We'll see how that ends up. Cap to 40 Rare, I guess. Cap to 40 Rare. Lloris, Wazinski, Geiger, Doku, and Lovric. Cap to 70 Rare. To be honest, looking at them, I actually think Sorare Data have probably done a bit better than me here. It's sad because I have 3 goalkeepers this week with F matchups. So, wait, where is Lloris in this one? What? Lloris not used at all in this? Really? Did I not lose? Could I get a 10th lineup in? Surely not. Are we about to get a 10th lineup in? Definitely not, right? Oh my word. Can I actually get a 10th lineup in? Let's see. Let's find out. Can I make a Cap 220 Super Rare team? I have 2 goalies still, to be fair, but I'm not going to use them, right? No, we need to do something different here. Hugo Lloris, Patrick Pfeiffer. That actually is a Cap 220 team. I'm playing that. That's a playable team. I know Sorare Data experts or whatever they are that predict the lineups think that, you know, Itshaber and that aren't going to play, but I'm not kidding. I really do think that, like, I think Pfeiffer's fit. I think he plays. Itshaber started in the midweek. Who was the other one? It was Leo Mikic, right? I mean, that's not a bad 220 team. I have 10. This is the first time 10 lineups for the first time ever. I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. So, I mean, there you go. They're the lineups. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a recap video on Tuesday or Wednesday, where basically we'll go through and we'll look at who did better. Did I beat the bot? We'll find out. I'm sorry this video is so long. You probably aren't watching anymore, but if you are, thank you all for watching. I do apologize that it was so long, but I've really, this is fun. I'm actually excited for this weekend. But thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video, which should be Tuesday, when we find out, you know, how we did or how Sorare Data did. And I'll catch you guys then, all right? Take care of yourselves. Enjoy. Good luck in the weekend, everyone. Much love. I'll see you then.